here's Mystic Lake, which is actually one of my least favorite levels. It's very water heavy. I don't know. Or okay, I was thinking of a different level, but I think it still stands that this is one of my least favorite levels in the game. So just how water heavy it is. You do a lot of swimming. Everything is just depressing about this. Also, the name of this is Mystic Lake. Yeah, that I found a little weird as a kid because Mystic Lake is actually the name of a casino in Minnesota. And yeah, I have never been to it. I've never gambled or been to a casino in my life, but as a kid, I would always hear commercials, usually on the radio, for Mystic Lake. And it kind of astonished me that there was a level in this game called Mystic Lake. I didn't know what to make of it. There's also a casino in Minnesota called Treasure Island. I haven't been to that one either. Just making it easier and easier for you guys to find me. Yes, aren't I? But yeah, I think that's worth noting though that I thought this level was named after a casino. I don't think it's a casino chain. I don't know if casinos even have chains. Pretty sure there's just one Mystic Lake, unless there isn't. I don't even know if Mystic Lake is still open because I haven't seen commercials for them forever. Treasure Island is very much still open, but I don't know about Mystic Lake. I'm talking too much about my private life, aren't I? I don't care. It makes for an interesting story that I don't think a lot of people would be able to experience unless they were from Minnesota like me. I don't know. I don't know that many Minnesotans on the internet. I do know Flume Ghost. I know Complicit Owl, I think he's from Minnesota. But other than that, I think not everyone is from Minnesota. That's what I've come to realize, that Minnesota is not the state where everyone... I don't think I ever thought that. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I think it's more fun, and these kinds of videos are more fun when the person talking doesn't know what they're talking about. Okay, let's see. Maybe oh. I didn't have enough room in the back. I'm getting this diamond, even though it's not really that necessary. I'm getting this diamond. Come on. Come on! Yeah. You know what? Forget it. There's a way to get this using him. I don't really care right now. That's just gonna be wasting time. Wasting all this time. There. And I just ran out of things to say. You're only now running out of things to say. I think that's, in normal, that little alcove is where you'd find one of the crystals as opposed to the diamonds there. So they do change some of these locations a bit from difficulty to difficulty. Also, one thing worth noting, I think in Super Hard you start out with 1 heart. And when you have 1 heart in this game, the screen flashes a lot. Or, it doesn't flash, but I mean, there's the beeping noise that's customary. Like... I've recently noticed how often college people say "like" when they're trying to explain something. And I want to try to cut back on doing that if I do. I don't know if I actually do. But, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the low health noise. Which happens when you have 1 heart. Kind of like what you would hear in Zelda or in Pokemon when you have low health. I really like how in Pokemon Black... I mean, 5th generation, I should say. I like how in the 5th generation Pokemon there was that... They made a fully fledged song out of the low health noise, but then they kind of regressed that to just playing the noise a couple times once you get into the red health and then not playing it again, which... I don't know which... I probably prefer that, actually, but... I did think it was a nice novelty having the low health noise in Black, White, Black 2, and White 2. Yeah, speaking of it, I really want to Let's Play those games, and... I need a 3DS capture card for that. Or just a DS capture card, I don't know. But the problem is, the guy that I found who can do them for cheap, kind of like $150, something like that, they keep going out of stock. And I don't trust myself to do it myself. I don't trust other sites because they're ridiculously expensive. Like, one of these days, I do want 3DS capture card to play a lot of games that I'm currently not able to. Because, yeah, especially Pokemon. Especially Pokemon. Because Pokemon Let's Plays, those are my favorite to do. And when I tried to do Pokemon Pearl in an emulator, I think it went okay, but in terms of the functionality of the game, it did not work very well because the DS game is very complicated for my computer, and it kept slowing down at a lot of points. And I tried to do the same for White a couple years ago. It did not work because when you tried to get into one of the areas, the game froze. The ROM froze, I should say. And that is unacceptable for what I was trying to do. So there's that. Alright, you gotta do that to get the last crystal. Jewel, I don't know. The only thing I've done in between my last recording session and this one is watch Rodrigo's video, which is top-notch. I don't agree with all his picks, but that's to be expected considering we are two very different people. But it's a good video. You should watch it. You should watch his worst one as well. It's also a good video, even if he made a pick that I will never forgive him for. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's fine. I get it. But okay. So I can get there. You can't get the Keezer until you hit the frog switch. I think the guy's up here. So here's what you have to do. You have to throw him in there, and then you have to pretty much race with him to get to the ladder before he hits that. So you can use these blocks. There we go. Yeah. Kind of forgot the solution to the other one, but I assume it does involve using him to hit stuff. To hit the blocks. Alright. Gotta make this fast. Gotta hit that. You know you want to hit that. And I think the CD is in the portion of the level that we haven't experienced yet. We get these octopuses, which can be irritating. This is the only time in the game where you find these anyway. And it looks like you should be able to escape through there, but no, you gotta press the octopuses again. Which is that's great. That's fine. That's okay. I wanted to get stunned by you stupid tentacles anyway. I wanted that. It's what I want. I don't think there's any reason to be fat. You can just kill these guys. But being fat probably would slow you down significantly. Gotta be careful here because of these stupoids. That's what they— Ah! Crap, only something. I really need to stop being loud. I'm just naturally loud when something bad happens in a game. It's like, oh my god, how— Why? No! I scream and cuss a lot. But I'm able to keep that somewhat in check when I'm recording, probably because I'm constantly talking. That is true. That is very much true. Alright, come on. Here we go. I think that's usually where the CD is, but not here. For some reason. This is jerk. Because this is jerk. Oh wait, I know where the CD is. I know where the CD is. But that area is primarily where you would find one of the crystals. I remember now. There we go. Got it. This is where the CD is. Guaranteed. Yep. And off we go. Into the portal. That's not a thing. I'm pretty sure it's not, at least. But yeah, we beat it. We beat the swimming level, the heavy swimming level. There was heavy swimming in the next level as well, but it's not as prevalent. It's more of a transitional thing. It can be quite annoying, but I'm talking in generalities, and I don't often like talking in generalities. If somebody is... I'd rather they just be straight up. What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? I'm a negotiator here. I'm not a negotiator. I'm not a professional negotiator. I am a professional something. I guess I'm not a professional anything. I'm a cashier. I have 2 different jobs. That's what I do. Those fines are really just to get back here. Teaser, you'll get as the very last thing you will get. Don't even bother trying to get them now. It's just a waste of time. And here is a mechanic that I actually find very irritating. This frickin' crocodile will jump up and try to bite you. He's all over the place, and get used to it happening with static platforms that you have full control over, because now it's all going to be the swinging vines, which you have to play by their rules, and sometimes it's going to be very hard to avoid the crocodile when these things are Or just swinging. Thankfully, it's not a random pattern, but it is still... It can still put you in trouble. Let's just say. Yeah. There's one more. I don't know why this is here, except to get that heart, I guess. I guess that would be it. It also kind of looks like there would be a frog blocks there, but there are not. I think here I can actually drop... Yep! This is one place where you can just drop down here, go underwater, and get yourself some hearts. Very useful. Very useful indeed. Also, you can't kill the crocodiles. If you try to kill them, they'll just swim ahead faster. There's really no point to doing it, but you can let those guys kill themselves. That is something that I very much appreciate, making enemies kill themselves. It's more common in games than you would think. And I think it's always funny. I really do. And here we are. These guys are archers, and they can make you puffy. Puffy Wario. I don't really get it. I think the first time I played this game, I assumed that they actually hurt you, but whatever. Also used on a puzzle here, so you can use... Yep, you just gotta let the arrow fly, defying gravity, so you can puff up and get this diamond. Yeah. Die. Alright, get! You didn't throw an apple, you just kept walking into me like an asshole. Alright. But here, there's an important thing. Follow the crystals. Follow the crystals, oh, crap. Fatso. These are the real crystals. And you get one of these. Nice. Yep, we gotta explore every nook and cranny when it comes to Wario Land 4. It's not that hard, though. It really isn't. Upwards and backwards and forwards and stack boy. I could make a musical out of just my ramblings. Just make an entire plot of a musical out of just my inane ramblings when I record Let's Plays. Especially with Nick. I said I was Dayquil in one of the Ruby and Sapphire episodes. I said I was Dayquil. Because he was coughing before we started recording. Yeah. And here we go. I think this will lead us to either the CD or another crystal. These guys are kill. These guys can actually be killed using this. Yep, we got the CD. That's kind of what I figured it would be. Purple ones, they require a little more than the red ones in order to be killed. I think that's all there is to this area. In particular, I kind of wish there was a map, but there is not. So instead, I'm going to just do this, and apparently die. I could die. I could die at any moment. I hope I won't, but I could. That's really horrifying. Death is horrifying to me. It really is. Yeah. But we're not going to dwell on that. Instead, we are going to dwell on Wario, and just how awesome he is. Don't go down there, because that's not really important, at least I don't think. You know what, I'll go down here anyway. I'll just ignore what I just said. There's really nothing down here, okay. But this is part of your escape route. So that's kind of why I said don't go down there. Because it's part of your escape route. Come on. Come on. I don't know why I'm saying come on, come on, come on. That reminds me of a song. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's that one Cage the Elephant song. Okay, I remember now. Yeah, man, Cage the Elephant went downhill last year. I really did. Oh boy. I never thought they were going to make anything better than Ain't No Rest for the Wicked, but geez, their last album, at least the single that I've heard from them, they're just underwhelming. Messed Around, I think, is okay. I don't even think what I've heard is that bad, it's just kind of boring. Like, at one point I described Mess Around as Diet Uma Thurman, which is the Fall Out Boy song from last year. Well, other than Centuries, but, you know, the one that samples the Munster riff. That one. I described it as that because lyrically it's pretty similar, but instrumentally it's not as interesting in the slightest. It's still fine, but whatever. And then there's Dreamin', I don't know what it's called, but the one with the dreamy synths. It sounds like it would be up my alley, right? But no, it's actually really boring. Not bad, just boring. Why am I ranting about Cage the Elephant? I shouldn't be ranting about Cage the Elephant. At least it's not pop music, it's rock music, and everybody knows rock is not popular anymore, I don't know. There we go. Ah! It robbed me of something good and beautiful in my life. And yes, the last crystal of this world is gotten after you hit the frog switch. Which, those are the tensest levels. They really are. Here we go. Here we go. Into the great wide open. I recommend rolling here. Maybe. Or not. I can revisit that, don't worry. I can revisit that. In fact, I will. I remember that section being a lot longer, but then again, I don't. But then again, I was rolling through the entire thing and missed a lot of it. Yeah. It's only really notable for this one door. As a kid, I wondered how the hell you get to that block for the longest time, and it wasn't even until recently that I discovered how to do it. You gotta find that ball, which is hidden in an alcove, which, yeah, and then you do that. And it's kind of concerning that I only recently figured out how to do this, because this is where the crystal is, the last crystal. I thought I had 3 crystals. Well, whatever. I always played normal as a kid, and this is where the crystal was. Did I miss one of the crystals? I don't remember where it could be if I missed it. So I'll probably have to check. I'll probably be checking a walkthrough after I beat this if I can't find the. Oh, there it is. Never mind. It's just in plain sight. Never mind. Putting those plans on hold. But yeah. I wondered that for the longest time. If in normal, that's a diamond where you would find that 3rd crystal. Yeah. I just, for the life of me, every time I played through this level, I would go and check, how the hell do I do this? Do I just dash through? No, you can't do that because there's the wall in the way. I had no idea about the ball, and it wasn't until recently that I was able to do it. Which is good because I actually seriously played hard for the first time earlier this year. Oh wait, I gotta get the Keyser. Crap. Go ahead to the vortex, except nope, you gotta get the Keyser too. You're not redoing this level. Don't lie to yourself. You don't want to do that. You just want this to be a quick, casual Let's Play. You want to know what you're doing. You want to make the audience know that you know what you're doing, or at least think that you know what you're doing. But that butt is kind of tense, but there's that word again. It's a funny word. Toilet humor is kind of disgusting. Alright, open up my way to the boss. Open up my way to the boss, and then I'm probably gonna get some dinner. I had a snack before, and a bagel. Now I want a real food. I want real food for dinner. Then I'm at the wrong place, because cafeteria food, kind of, no, whatever. It's the, I'll actually be getting fast food, because my campus serves it, and that's actually where my second job is, other than Kohl's. It's working fast food at a... Okay. I'm gonna pad out this recording session. Let's play Wario Roulette, the last minigame. Let's do that. Even though I don't really think it's necessary. You gotta match up the faces. I think you only get 1 try. Normal Wario face, except he's got a buck tooth. Okay. There we go. There's only 3 rotating around him. There we go. And the right face was right there. There we go. Okay, so you don't get a medal right away. Okay then. Regular eyes, at least. And... it's the lips. It's the red lips. It's just a game of memorization and pressing the A button at the right time. That's a completely different face. Okay. I think it's this one. Yep. And then regular Wario smile. He's very mischievous. We got another medal. I'm actually use a medal against this guy because he can be quite irritating. In all honesty, Cractus is actually my least favorite boss. This? Nope. Nope. Yeah, game over. Ah, well. And that's the last time you will be seeing the minigames in this project, except probably not really. I'll probably just do that before every boss that I face, just because... Nope, gotta have a minimum of 3, but you still get the free smile! I think we only need free smiles in 2016. A lot of bad stuff happened this year. A lot of my friends have been depressed. I'm not gonna go into detail on that. This is not supposed to be about the harsh realities of the world. It's supposed to be about Wario and how goofy he is. Okay, this guy is a very repetitive and, in my opinion, not very good boss. He charges at you and you need to hit him by ground pounding him. His drool can turn you into a new reaction called the zombie ability. His hitbox is weird as hell. So it can actually be tricky to do what you actually want to do. I want to think this boss is partially luck-based because the controls fight you. It's just... I don't like this boss. This is the worst boss in the game. It's not even that creative compared to... The rest of the bosses are pretty creative except for Spoiled Rotten, but at least Spoiled Rotten wasn't trying to be something more than it... Yeah, it still kept it simple. Still kept it simple. You just hit him, and that's the end of that. I always forget how bad of a boss Cractus is until I actually fight him, too. But I'm happy to say that the rest of the bosses are actually good. This is the only dud boss in the game. Unfortunately, it is a huge dud. Screw you so hard. I hate you with a burning passion, Cractus. Okay, we're in the red zone, and so am I, unfortunately, so that probably means... Okay, so... I have decided to get more medals. I get a blast cannon so that I can whittle down some of this guy's health before I actually fight him, because, dear God, I hate him. He is a very unfair boss. What were you thinking when you made him, Nintendo? What were you thinking? Yeah, I'm just gonna start with a bit of an advantage. How does that sound? That sounds perfect. Thanks for asking. God damn! Fucking finally! I'm not even censoring that, I don't care. But... Okay, if you want an idea of how much I hate this boss, and how long I had to spend fighting it over and over again. When I first got to this boss, when I tried for the first time in this recording session, I was only about 40 minutes into the recording session. Now I am an hour and 10 minutes into it. I wanna hit something living. I shouldn't go too dark with this, but I'm livid right now, and I even tried a few times to grind some medals off of minigames, and so I could whittle his health down at the very beginning, and that didn't work because I would always choke. But I finally got it through. In this run, I didn't use any items. I am not in a good place right now, and I should probably stop. I need to get something to eat for dinner anyway, so thank you for watching. In the next episode, I shouldn't be this angry. I don't think I'll be this angry in the rest of the project, because the rest of the game I can manage just fine. It's just Cractus. I mean, he's the boss of the easiest world in the game, and he is by far the hardest, most poorly designed boss. And it's only because you can bounce off of his head. But... take care. I'm done. Take care.